All right, so it's time to start reasoning and thinking. Like all these last 2 years, you guys have been learning about how to do things, how to pulse, how to accent, how to solve problems in your sightseeing examples. And now I want you to start to understand the why of it. So let's think what you know. You guys know about a major scale. You say them every day. Where are the half steps? Jake. Me to find, T to do. And don't ever forget that. It's going to help you. Just remember that. You need to lock that into your brain. All right, number 2. How would you describe the challenges of singing a chromatic scale to a new chorus member? Jeremy.
I would say it's kind of hard because it's all half steps.
Yes, and see, you know that it's all half steps. You know that. Chromatic scale is all half steps. Most kids your age can't even sing them in tune. Remember that. In your mind, what purpose does a key signature have based on what you know right now? Like those who just had chorus, no piano, what do you know about a key signature? Go.
It tells you the first note so you can figure out the rest.
Basically, it tells you the first note you have to sing, and you have to figure out the rest of the notes from that information. That's pretty much all you know. But I'm telling you that a key signature serves much bigger purposes than that. Big, big, big purposes. And you're going to be learning that over the next several weeks. What do you know about the key signature of the key of C? Sophia?
Like they're really different.
There is nothing. You've got, I want you to lock those things in your memory. This is what you know. And if you use this, what you know, you can figure out the rest, but it's going to take some brain power. Okay, so I'm going to play for you a major chord and a minor chord, and you're going to tell me which you think is which. Ready? Which is this? Minor. So you know that from our work. Minor sounds a little sad. Don't use your mouth. Just use your ear. And the major one sounds a little happier. And it's all because, listen, don't use your mouth. Don't use your mouth. The reason they sound that way is all because of the arrangement of the half steps and whole steps. Major has what you know. I'll wait. Minor has totally different arrangements. And so if I play like a major scale, it's very easy to hear it and identify. If I play a minor scale, it sounds completely different. It sounds a little sad, a little different, all because of the half steps and whole step arrangements. All right, you guys got a handout today. Silently pull it out. Don't use your mouth. Don't use your mouth, and go get it. Ryan. So this is your basis for the key of C, and everything you're about to learn is going to help you figure out how to build a major scale. You're going to have to build a major scale in your next test. And the way I want you to think about it always, when you start getting freaked out about it, I can't do this, go back to the key of C. Because if I start on the key of C, I just go up the scale, and I only hit white keys, and I don't have to think about anything. It's very simple. But if I start on a different note, like E, and I don't hit any black notes, it sounds like this. It does not sound like a major scale. And so that is what a key signature does. It helps me start on a different key than C, and it helps it still sound correct when we're singing it. So right now you're looking at your little keyboard, and you see below it W's and H's. See it? Notice it. You see it? Okay. Now we're going to work with wholes and halves in just a minute, and whole steps and half steps. This is the key to building a major scale. All right? And you've got to understand how to do that. You've got to be able to do that and pick the notes. You've got to be able to name the notes. It's going to take weeks, but that's what you're going to be doing over the coming days and weeks. I want you to understand that key signature tells us how to do that. And you're going to start to connect those dots. I want you to relate it back always to the black and white keys on the piano. Remember how they are arranged. Raise your hand and remind me, how are the black and white keys arranged on the keyboard? Daniel.
Quick. 2 and 3.
2s and 3s. And if you look at your keyboard, do you see the little bit of space between the groups of 2 and 3?
Yes.
Okay, that's really important. It is the way the keyboard is laid out is really important for you to notice that stuff. The purpose of the key signature is to create the correct order of half steps and whole steps so we sound like a major key if we want a major key. Or if we want a minor key, we got to have a different arrangement. We'll deal with that later. I want you to learn in the next weeks how to build a major scale. So this is what I want you to leave with today. Okay, you have a keyboard in front of you, and I've labeled starting with C. Remember, C is always to the left of the group of 2. This is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Between these 2, right here. You look at this. There's no black key. You notice this?
Yes.
That is a half step. There's nothing in between the 2 notes. Nothing. Now listen to me, don't talk. Between these two, there is something, a black note. Because there is a black note, what kind of step do you think this is? A whole step, okay? So stop and listen. That's a whole step. That's why I put a W. Look at your little note. And then look here, from D to E. Don't talk. From D to E. There is something between it. Do you think this is a half or whole step? Oh, there it is. That's why I put a W. Don't talk. Just listen. Stay front ribs. From here to here, there's nothing. We already discussed this. What kind of step is this? Half. So that's why you have to half it. Look, from here to here, is there something? Yes, it is a whole step. And then from here to here, is there a whole or half? It's a whole. There's something. Now the rule is there is something. If there is something, then it's a whole step. So what do you think this would be? From here to here, whole or half? Whole. It's a whole. What about, listen, what about from here to there? Half. Good. What about from here to here? Half. What about from here to there? Half. What about from here to here? Oh. Getting it. Okay, so you know what that ought to be. Put it away. Good.